In You Caught Me news.
You caught me.
Submitted by Barbell Sandwich.
Oh, interesting.
Doesn't taste good.
Sandwich, yeah.
Your teeth are fucked up.
Does that mean two powerlifters come and like sandwich you?
Ooh, I hope so.
It's a sexual position.
A crime writer has been arrested in connection to 4 cold case murders.
Oh shit. That only happens in movies. What the fuck?
Just a method actor or a writer.
Yeah, it's like saying like Stephen King got caught for all those murders.
Dressing up like a clown and killing kids and stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I see.
So
the
there's
kids are leaving YouTube comments. I'd probably dress up like a clown and kill them.
Damn, that's crazy. Huh.
yeah, so this award-winning Chinese writer, he was
What
finally
awards
caught.
did he win?
I'm not sure. That's just the title he gave him.
Right. Yeah, that's he gave himself.
Most murder-free author. You know, annually.
And is this person writing for the here or for the there?
For the there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, in China.
Okay, so he's a okay, gotcha.
So he's the Chinese Stephen King.
He's a yeah.
He's Stephen Chow. Wait, there's already a Stephen Chow.
Stephen Chow.
Cause I was trying to figure out if it was like Ang Lee situation or like Zing Zhao situation.
Zing Zhao situation.
Yeah, so he's now 53 years old. Liu is his name. So he
Stephen Yu.
Liu.
Okay, it's Stephen Liu.
Liu Yang Bao. That's his name.
Liu.
That's not real words.
Sounds about right to me. I mean, I don't know shit about that.
Mr. Liu. Let's go.
Yeah, so back in 1995, he stayed at a hostel, a family-owned hostel with a friend of his. So the two of them stayed at this hostel and they planned on robbing it. And so when they were
Wait, they were staying there and they were robbing the place that they were staying at?
yes,
The author was staying there.
yes,
Okay.
back in 1995, on my birthday actually, November 29th.
Oh, happy birthday.
I turned
It's a
6
jinx
years old
day.
that day. I
That's
turned
awesome.
6 years old that day.
What'd you do?
Turn myself
I
into
don't
a
remember.
Why weren't we invited? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys. So anyways, on that day, that's what they were robbing a male that was staying at that hostel. And so when he fought back, they ended up beating him to death. And then to cover up that crime, they ended up killing the owners and their 13-year-old grandson.
Oh.
So they killed 4 people.
How did they kill him?
By beating them to
By
death?
blunting, like
Wow.
Bludgeoning them?
yeah, bludgeoning. Thank you. Bludgeoning them.
So these guys' stories is just his real life past experiences?
Yeah,
No,
was he
so-
like, oh, I should write a book about this shit, and then he became like a really popular author from his, you know what I mean?
Like-
and he's like a real nonfiction work, and his friend's like, hey, whoa, how about you make it a fiction work? And he's like, oh yeah, thank you very much. Good point.
You're like, you don't want to incriminate yourself. Where would I be without you? Thank you.
I was gonna name the main character Liu too, but probably change it to something.
Just change this, Control F, all that.
So it was like the Chinese O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
If how I would have done it.
Do it. This is how I would.
Cover, by the way, like the way that they changed it to if I did it.
Oh, they
like
put
the
it,
word
like,
says I
really-
did it in huge, and then the if is like very,
my
very
God.
small. It's really funny and trolly.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Dang. No, but
Blame the
this
graphic
guy-
designer.
Yeah, it's the book. It's the company, I think, because they were pissed off or they were trying to.
Yeah,
get
they
rid
were
of the
working
controversy.
with the Goldmans.
Goldmans,
Yeah.
I think, made them do that.
Yeah.
Not OJ's fault once again.
Oh, it didn't fit.
But yeah, with this guy though, he first started writing for a magazine back in 1985. He ended up getting into, or he was published by the Writers Publishing House, which was China's first major book publisher, in 2005. They published a novel of his called A Film, and then he also did another novel, a romance novel that was published in 2014, which was later adapted to become a 50-episode TV show.
What the fuck?
But then his most well-known works was this book called The Guilty Secret, published in 2010.
Oh yeah.
Is that where he confesses?
Where it describes life from the perspective of several poor farmers. But in that book, in the preface, he wrote, quote, "I want to create a novel about a beautiful female writer who has killed many people, yet the cases remain unsolved."
So he thinks he's a beautiful female writer?
No. He's a man, so he
He's like,
changed it to a girl. He's like, they'll
they'll
never.
never catch me.
I'm a man.
No,
not
this
a
is
woman.
a girl in the story.
Yeah.
No, but
They'll never catch.
Brilliant.
yeah, Yeah, but the cops had been trying to solve this case for like 22 years, and then so they had reopened it recently, a couple months ago, and thanks to like DNA science, they were able to trace like his fingerprints.
I like the way you say DNA.
DNA
Shit, I guess.
DNA
Hocus,
testing.
hocus pocus.
Crazy.
That was just
22
fingerprints and retina scans.
Who gives a shit?
You know.
The most basic shit that you do, like those are your first steps of like solving a murder.
They just didn't have it 22
Yeah, they
years
didn't
They
ago.
had that technology 22 years ago.
They're even doing that here in the States where they're opening up old cases.
DNA science.
like-
Yeah, this
Didn't
DNA
have it.
science. So anyway, they did the DNA testing, and then that's how they were able to trace it down to this writer and his friend, and so they were both arrested. And when they arrested this writer in his home, he told the police, "I have been waiting for you for a long time."
What a shithead.
It's fucking cool, this thing to say though. He just sits there and he's like, he's sitting there in a chair, with a drink made prepared for himself.
It's facing this
Like
way.
I wrote the whole
Yeah,
confession.
yeah,
Hey, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
It's great. I love that.
The
Dramatic.
accent.
I would have just.
I know. I was like, "What happened to the accent?"
Finally!
Take two, action.
我已经等你很长的时间。
I said accent, dude.
Yeah, that's
What is that?
Take three.
in
Come
the
on.
language.
I've been waiting for you for a long time.
All right.
That's better.
That was great.
That was a perfect
Authentic.
accent.
yeah.
Perfect portrayal.
Yeah, all criminals are Mexican.
It always goes back to a Mexican person.
Jorge
What
Lu.
the fuck?
Because he married one girl. Just,
Yeah.
just
He
be
can do
in
that.
love.
Wants to be one.
He's gonna hate half of his son.
I woulda. He's gonna be doing my grass really well.
Yeah, so when he was taken into custody, apparently he handed police a letter that he wrote to his wife, who he never told about the murders. And he ended up saying, like, "I can finally be free from this mental torment I've endured for so long."
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on, poor guy. Had to live with a lot of guilt.
Everything's
He had to write books about it. Come on.
He made so much fucking
So much stress.
So much money he made.
How do we know he made much money? We just know he was an author. I know plenty of authors who don't make shit, dude.
But he was a famous author. And then they made his
In
book.
China, everyone gets exploited.
I don't know that.
Wait, how
Didn't
so?
make enough.
They just take his work and then pay him like 50 cents in a bowl of noodles, and then they make millions.
That's only for factory workers.
Yeah, but like, IP doesn't exist in China, so they just stole everything.
They just copy all his shit and sell it on the street corner. Damn.
Maybe the hostel owners were also bad guys, and he
what's their
actually
story?
just kind of
The 13-year-old was a bad guy.
was a bad guy.
I know a lot of bad 13-year-olds actually.
Most of them are bad.
Not to call any of you out, but
Give me a name.
Edward?
Meister 451 or whatever. It's like a bunch of shit like that. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's an asshole. It's always shit like that though. Little kids can be shit. So
I kind of think I'm gonna get in trouble.
yes.
Just think about it before you say it.
No, don't. Just
Why do you
You could edit it out.
Why do you support the murders wholesale? Is what you're trying to say, right?
Okay, so in another world where murder's kind of okay, right?
What?
in Somalia.
So
Okay, in another world.
it's okay. So imagine you're a fan of this guy's work. We all like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So let's say George R.R. Martin was inspired by a trip that he took to Ireland, and he saw some castles, and he had sex with a lady that said no to him, and he murdered some dragons and people, and he came back and he decided to write his books. And that was the inspiration that made him write Game of Thrones, which made us so happy today. So if you're a diehard fan and you go, oh shit, well, he had to do that to get that content.
Or we could zoom in a little bit on our real world where like Woody Allen has done some crazy ass shit and everyone gives him ovations every year at the Oscars.
What are the craziest shit other than
He
him?
like fucked his daughter or something.
Well,
Yeah.
stepdaughter.
Like adopted her, but he adopted her and she
And
was
he married her.
and then he raised her and
Yeah.
fucked her.
That's so weird. He married
Weird.
her.
Yeah, she was like some 13-year-old Asian girl or something, or was she underage or?
Roman Polanski too. He like raped
Yeah.
like someone, then he fled, and then like everyone's all like poor Roman, like in Hollywood especially. Like I know what's her name, best actress ever. Everyone loves her.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, like has said many times that like
Yeah.
Roman's whatever the best and shit.
So I'm just wondering, like, if you're Mother Teresa and you did this much love, or like you gave this much happiness, right? But you also do some fucked up shit, but there's this like happiness side.
I mean,
that
I
you balance
still
it out.
support Michael Jackson, you know?
Hey, Michael Jackson didn't do anything wrong though. It's not the same.
What about
You
Bill
don't
Cosby?
Oh yeah, Bill Cosby's nuts.
Yeah, he
pretty
did a lot of good.
He made people very happy.
If you watch
Himself
Dave
is still
Chappelle's
funny.
stand-up,
Himself
he
is still
talks
funny, I will
about
say.
how much good Bill Cosby did.
Did he really do good though?
He did. He like helped a lot of African American I don't fuck it up.
Low income families go to college and all that stuff.
Like
yeah.
groups like the NAACP, like the
He did that?
Yeah, like he contributed like hugely.
He contributed a lot to the community.
Yeah. And I don't know.
So what you're trying to say is, so a couple of chicks got raped along the way. He did a lot of good. I think that's a really powerful
I'm
statement.
trying to quote what Dave Chappelle said.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Good
Dave
for you.
Chappelle outlined it really great.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Hey, people might crucify me, but all I'm saying is if someone did really good in the world, maybe they could do a little bit of bad.
I don't know if they can do a little bit. I think we can separate it in our minds. Like, okay, this is their art, whatever they provided out to the world, and then this is the bad shit that they did. Just separate it.
If we found out James Cameron's touching on kids, Terminator 2 still kicks ass. How about a high five for that?
Yep.
Thank you. That's all I gotta say.
Maybe they should still do the time if they get caught, but at the same time, maybe their time shouldn't be as much because they gave so much love to the world.
Or maybe give them a computer.
I don't know. I don't forgive anybody.
You don't forgive anybody?
Well, no, I do. I forgive, but I don't forget. So, like, if someone does something bad, I just only see the bad thing they did.
Okay, so like, let's say somebody that is like Mother Teresa
Yeah.
gives so much to the world. Mm-hmm. Awesome. But she had a side hobby, kidnapping and killing people.
See,
How many people?
Well, what are these people, good or bad?
Random innocent
She's
people.
Dexter.
Yeah, if it's Dexter, I
That's
support
sick.
Dexter.
They're not. It's not justified killing. It's like she kidnapped a kid and stabbed them for fun.
Well, see, in that case, I think it's unbalanced because the amount of love that she's putting out can't possibly be as overpoweringly and overwhelmingly good as the amount of bad she's doing.
What if it's just 3 kids?
But she saved millions.
3 kids is okay, yeah.
But like millions of lives she fed and saved.
Yeah.
No.
I guess the question is, how many kids you gotta save where it's okay to kill 1 kid?
What's the balance?
I think like
Zero.
for every 10 kids, you can kill 1 kid.
Zero.
Pretty reasonable.
Whatever society accepts the most as the answer I will give.
Because these are the laws that they never figured out, and I think it's pretty important actually.
Yeah, it's really just a law of public perception. Because
Yeah.
It's like this. It's like there's a button, right? And then this button will kill 1 million people or save 1 kid.
But do I love the kid or know the kid?
Just a kid.
And what?
That's different though, because now the situation is completely changed.
Does the kid call things toxic and problematic regularly? Because if so, just hit the button.
I'm gonna have to say no murder. Like, just don't. No murder.
Zero.
Don't murder.
Okay.
If you'd like said a bad thing one time, like you said the N-word when you were 13 or something like that, like you shouldn't have said that, and that's a bad
Kids
thing.
you have to donate to erase that
And
or make it
hopefully-
okay.
Well, that's not. You didn't murder anybody.
So it's still bad, but
Like,
you
it's still really bad.
Yeah, but like how many kids you have to donate to where you can be the okay N-word sayer?
No, you can't say it again.
Only rappers can do
You
that.
can't say it again.
Yeah, is there an amount of money you could send to be an okay N-word sayer? I think that's worth asking. And how about you answer us in the comments?
Yeah.
We would love to see.
write it right now. Go.
Because I'd like some objective rules, because it gets confusing. You know?
Just be good. Just be a good person.
I like that I
Not
paid
say it.
into this a lot, like, and I'm like $100 off, and they're like, "Hey, you still can't say the N-word. Like, you need to do a little bit more."
Yeah.
Like about
How much are
$150.
the annual renewal fees for this stuff?
Exactly. That's what I want to know. Can I buy a platinum pass?
Yeah.
Like where I pay a lump sum now, and then I got it for lifetime.
Get all the benefits.
I need to know all of this stuff.
That's true.
What up, all my positive people? I want to hear your thoughts. Put it in the comments below, because if you're negative, shut the hell up and go drink some Raid, please. But if you're very positive, leave it in the comments below. For the last video, go over here. Dun, 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 dun.